making shims to adjust the height of the key on my player piano. I'm using a center punch device to make cutouts on gaskets. Multi-layered printing paper. Just apply it. This is a piece of lead so I don't damage the cutter's edge, and just 5-10 sheets. Once this is done, just push them out, and there you have them. And as for the center hole, what I did is take a smaller punch, put some tape on it till I reach the diameter of the insert for the other punch. Just slip it in, and then you have a centered, there you go. You have a centered secondary punch. Then you just take a few of the wrappings or the cutouts, put them into the punch itself, lay it flat, give it a couple of whacks, press it out, and there you have some nice little paper shims to adjust the height of your piano keys. Now getting ready to tilt the piano on its back. I pretty well tuned it to pitch, normal pitch, and while it's on its back, I'll be gluing the pins with crazy glue, hoping that it'll stabilize it. And at the same time I have to fix the crack that's in the back there on the soundboard. So this is the setup. I'm using a hoist because of the weight of the piano attached to chain, some trusses in the garage. So I'll be processing this, that weight, tilting it down. Just put the camera there on the stand, and away I go. I put some blocks on the floor so the wheels won't flip over when I tilt it back. It's quite easy to tilt it back, but at a certain point it'll start to weigh heavy, and it should be picking up the slack from the chain itself. There. Now all I have to do is slowly lower it down. Just want to make sure that everything is tight. And here it goes. Slowly locked. Slowly locked. Slowly locked. Check the weight. It's getting heavy. strikers are moving forward. As it is now, it's resting on the blocks themselves, and it's not that heavy on the hoist. But it will want to slip forward, as I just noticed. So I might just move it so the angle isn't as steep. Now there's no pressure. Okay, so that part is done, but at the same time while I was doing that, I noticed that the bottom part of the piano is starting to fall apart. So that's another thing I'll have to look into right now before I lift it up. As you can see, this whole area here is slipping out of its, so I have to look into solidifying that. To be continued. Okay, follow up on the fact that the bottom part of the piano seemed to be falling apart. I found that what holds it up is this thing here, and there are two screws in there that I can see are stripped, and the bottom one also is stripped, so I'll have to take this block off, and now I'm in the process of removing the bottom part of the piano itself to see if it will help me to solidify the bottom supports of the piano.